Hey everybody, today I'm just, I was looking for something quick to throw together in the pot to cook. I've hurt my leg and I don't really want to stand and do a lot of cooking for the next couple days. So I thought if I made some soup that I could eat it for a couple days and I wouldn't have to worry about cooking. So here I have 3 tomatoes, well, 2 tomatoes and a piece. I had this on some sandwich, and these have been in the refrigerator and they've gotten soft. So I'm going to cut them up and put them in the soup. I have a jar of my chicken broth. I have a jar of my chicken and broth here. I have some dried kidney beans, some dehydrated kidney beans. I have a bag of potatoes that I had left over. These are parboiled from when I canned potatoes. And these are carrots left over from when I canned carrots. And this is some frozen corn. I didn't have enough to can this year, so I just froze it. I'm going to throw all of this in the pot and make myself a really nice pot of chicken soup. So let's just get the lids off of these. Maybe. Alright. Dump the chicken in. And I just wanted to show you that you don't need a lot of fancy stuff to throw together a good meal, and you don't really have to worry about it. I'm just going to throw all this stuff right in the pot, and it can thaw as it cooks. And I can go in the other room and put my leg up and rest a little bit. There's carrots, corn. I already put in the potatoes. I think I will come back and put the beans in. I don't know. I might just put them in now. So we're going to cut this up. Nothing fancy, just in some chunks. But I do this a lot. I remember one time my husband said, well, he said, I don't know what we're going to have for dinner because there's just nothing here. And I looked in the refrigerator and pulled out a couple different items and slapped them together, and you can just throw stuff together and make yourself a good meal. But it doesn't take a lot. I mean, we'll see how long it takes me to throw this together. And I did have the canned stuff, but that's the whole point of having some canned things put back, is so that when you want to have something quick, it's not a big hassle. And these tomatoes were some heirloom tomatoes that I got off the sale rack, and 2 of them were really nice, and I had a couple sandwiches, and then they got a little bit soft, so this is a way that I can use them up and don't have to worry about wasting them. So there's that. Let me get a spoon. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and throw some beans in. These are my dehydrated beans. From some of those, I had some big cans of the 1-gallon cans of beans that I had gotten for free a couple years ago, and I needed to use them up. So there we go. And I'll just turn this on. Turn it on about medium. I am going to put some of those dehydrated onions. These were those, when I thinned my onions, these are the onions I pulled and I dehydrated them. So I am going to put some of those in there. And I'm not going to put any seasonings in yet. I'm going to let this cook a little bit and then taste it and see what I think it needs. And I'll bring you back for that. Let me show you what we got here. There's just everything thrown in the pot. I'm not sure how long it took. I'll have to check that when I load this video up, but I'll come back when it's done. I'm gonna just let it cook on low for maybe an hour, hour and a half. All right, it's been about 45 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and check this for flavor. It smells really good. The beans aren't quite done, the dehydrated beans. Probably another 45 minutes. That's really good. I think I'm going to put a little bit of tomato powder in it for just some color. And my tomato powder got a little lumpy, you can see, but that's okay because it'll dissolve. I'm going to put about 1.5 tablespoons. And then the only other thing it needs is some fresh ground black pepper. Those onions really flavored it nice. And then we'll give it a stir. And it snowed here today and it's very cold. I think it's like 18 degrees outside right now. The sun's going down. So this is going to be really good. So I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on. And then I'll come back in maybe a half hour and check to see if those beans aren't done. Alright, it has now been just about an hour and a half total, so I'm pretty sure this is ready. I did add a little bit of salt to it, so I'm going to get me some of this. Look at that, yummy. It thickened up a little bit too. Some nice chunks of potato. So there's my bowl of soup. I'm going to go ahead and taste it. That's really good. And this Dutch oven, I'm sure, will last me for, I'd say 4 days. 4 lunches and at least 3, if not 4 dinners. So that's how easy it is to throw together something in a hurry so that you don't have to stand around and cook for a couple days. So I'm going to go enjoy my bowl of soup while it's still hot. Thanks for watching and have a great day.